Welcome back to the urban farmyard where the city girl goes country. As you know, we are right in the middle of kitten season at the moment, and that creates a huge amount of extra work here at our animal rescue centre. So today I'm going to take you along and show you what a day in our kitten nursery looks like. Let's go take a look. A day in our kitten nursery doesn't actually start in the kitten nursery. The first thing I do each day is I hop online and I have a look at our Kitten Register. This register tracks everything we need to know about our kittens, from their weight to the day that they were last flea or worm treated, and it's the first thing I look at each morning to check what I need to do with each kitten on this particular day. Once that's done, I take my spreadsheet into the kitten nursery with me, and the first thing I do in here is I start cleaning. Each of these cages goes from beautifully clean every evening to absolutely diabolical each morning. So I need to get into each one of these cages and give it a good clear out. That means changing all the bedding, changing their food and water bowls, and changing their litter trays so our little monsters are nice and clean and kept very healthy. As you can see from this video, there is a huge number of cages. Now just remember, today we are only in the kitten nursery. This is where our younger kittens and their mums are. So we have, I believe, 19 or 20 cages in our kitten nursery, so that's 19 or 20 full litters of kittens, but there's an equal number of those plus adult cats in the rescue centre, so this is just part of the job we do each day. Once I've cleaned all the cages, I start my first load of washing. We go through truckloads of bedding here, and so keeping our washing up to date is a really important part of each day. Once I've done that, it's time to start taking kittens out of cages and popping them into a travel cage. Now, I'm not taking these kittens anywhere. What I'm actually going to do is I am going to flea and worm treat them, and I'm going to give them any other meds that they need. Because of the number of kittens that we have in here at the moment, it is much easier to take them out of their big cage and pop them all into a travel cage temporarily, because it helps me to track which kittens I've flea and worm treated and which ones still need to be done. You'll see coming up as well, we're also introducing a coding system so that I can tell the kittens apart. As you can see from this particular cage, they all look pretty much the same, which makes it a little bit difficult to check exactly who is who. Next up, we are going to worm these little dots. These guys are absolutely tiny, so I'm pretty lucky that I've got quite small fingers, so it makes it reasonably easy to get little worming tablets down their necks. As you can see here, I'm scruffing them basically by holding them on the back of the neck, and I'm popping a little worming tablet in their mouths, and not all of them love it. Some of them are pretty good. This little guy wasn't super thrilled with the worming process, but you know what? It's an important part of the job. Now you can see me here with a bottle of nail polish. What I'm doing is popping just a little dash of nail polish on one of this little guy's ears. This is the coding system we're using to keep track of the little ones in cages, so it makes it easy to match them to the records in our spreadsheet. And now it's basically rinse and repeat. I'm going to do this with every one of the kittens in these cages. We need to worm our kittens every 2 weeks when they're this age. The reason is they get worms from their mum's milk, and so you do need to keep on top of worming them regularly. So this is something that I sit and do once every 2 weeks. As you can see, each time I worm a kitten, I also hop online onto the computer. Keeping track of the date that we wormed each of these little ones is really important, because right now we're dealing with 180 kittens, and there's no way that I'm going to remember their worming date on my own. Now we're going to go through and start to medicate the ones that are on specialist medication. We have a number of kittens that came into us with conjunctivitis, and we are treating them with a combination of an eye ointment, which is antibacterial, and also an antibiotic. So that's what you can see going into their little mouths. On this particular day, I was by this stage finished up in the kitten nursery, but my job doesn't finish there. Each evening I sit down in bed and I watch TV, and I sit and I cut up worming tablets. Very exciting evening job. The worming tablets we use are Drontal tablets, and they come in a 4 kilogram pill, so that's a pill that doses a 4 kilogram cat. Most of our kittens are around about 500 grams to 1 kilo, which means that I need to cut down these tablets so that they're an appropriate size for our little ones. So you can see me sitting here on the bed, which I need to make up again because I have just thrown a whole lot of things in the wash. But I'm sitting here with my kitchen scissors and I am cutting these pills into 1/8 pieces. So cutting each pill into 8. It's a slightly tedious job, but once you learn how to do it and figure out how to cut cleanly and not smash the pill to smithereens, it becomes reasonably straightforward. And the last job I'm going to do today is I am going to sit and edit videos. So as you know, we publish 3 videos a week, most of which come out of the rescue centre, and so my evening job most days of the week is to sit and edit videos. This is a process which really does take quite a lot of time. The sort of 5-minute videos that you see take probably a couple of hours to film and edit and upload, so it is quite a big job, but it's actually quite a nice relaxing job to complete in the evening. So I hope today's been interesting, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.